And we are in. Hello and welcome to Long Shot here on the Twitch channel called Sir Feffers. New change. I know it's a big deal. We'll talk about it later. Hello, I'm Sir Feffers, and today is Tuesday, which means we're jumping into Terraform. The amazing Ben Brainard couldn't be with us tonight, hoping his show goes well, and we have tapped in the amazing Cloudy Kate. Last we left off, the party managed to not only befuddle the DM, but quickly slay my 3 BBEGs in one go. It was infuriating, but in hindsight, why would I put a balcony 600 feet in the air and not expect them to just fling them off the side? All right. All that aside, the party has successfully not only restored the cursed swamp, but they have gotten a hold of the monolith, and Taylor and Tracy's character, has managed to once again intervene on the behalf of Harmony, as the native elders specifically have been attempting to take Harmony's identity, essence, and power and shove it into Sam. Sam being an NPC that everyone has been familiar with from way back. All right, what else? They found the phylactery that the Lich who has overtaken Dragon's End, and they have destroyed it.
After 1v1 with the dragon.
After
What?
Jake 1v1 is a dragon, which became the thumbnail for the YouTube thing.
Heck yeah.
Apparently Taco, the editor, thank you Taco, love you, screamed. What else? I think that's all of the super important stuff. So without further ado, we're going to be jumping in actually from Dayton's perspective and Crichton's.
Oh,
Dayton, you have been spending these past couple of months shoring up the defenses with Crichton, and helping the wounded survivors of Dragon's End, this small village inside a usually dormant volcano. The E1T warriors having to constantly go down there and fight off the fire elementals that every, I believe, full moon, it might have been annual, would try to crawl up and restart the eruption process. But currently, no fire elementals. However, with Dragon's End falling to the Lich, the folk of the E1T, the village, has been storing up all these walls and trying to cave in their own areas and make bottleneck areas, because one of the first things the Lich did was cave in multiple of these lava tubes around Dragon's End so people could not escape. However, the party did manage to grab a couple of key people, such as Crichton and Dayton, put them on Fizbin's ship, because George is a baller like that, and managed to escape to the volcano. Dayton, you kind of put down a particularly large rock, roughly a little smaller than yourself, and you just and you look up and you see a couple of figures at the lip of the volcano, maybe 500 or so feet up, and there's a moment of panic and then relief as you recognize Thranduin and Brady in their profiles. Crichton, you see Dayton kind of stiffen and then relax in relief.
I would just like to point out Dayton has an 8 in strength, so she might have been trying to push this big rock. It wasn't going anywhere.
Crichton had just assisted.
There we go.
yeah.
She's got a negative strength.
Is it
Dex
Dex that you're? I remember something being crazy high on the. Anyway.
I'm a monk. It's Dex.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. I'm doing great, guys. I'm
really
over 2 over here. So,
love you, Feff.
Yinks. Dayton, Crichton, what you guys doing?
Waving my arms furiously at the friends.
I am gonna do some cool monk
Oh, we can cuss now. We can cuss now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do some cool monk shit. And leap.
Oh my gosh, I've been holding back all this time.
Yeah, okay.
And jump.
Same, Dorky,
jump,
same.
And jump like a cool little mountain billy goat from boop, 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 and
All
monk
right.
my way up to
You
them.
just-
I can also run vertically.
Whoa,
I'm cool like
wow.
that. Be like, hey, where you guys been?
What are you doing here?
What? This is where our outpost is. What are you doing here? Are you not here to help? What?
We
I
are
can't
so
get there as
excited.
quickly, but I'll be there soon. Don't worry. I'm coming, my friends.
We should go down. It'll take him too long.
Make an athletics checks for me, Crichton.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to.
25.
25. So he's like, I want to be there soon. He just starts breaking holes in the side and starts just climbing up.
That is
I
kind
remember
of
that one.
terrifying. That's a bit terrifying.
Fizbin, on the polar opposite side of the spectrum, is winded from having climbed up the side of a volcano.
Actually, Fizbin is much stronger than Crichton is.
Oh my god.
Because he's got the storm girdle.
Oh, that's
So his
right.
Yeah.
strength is currently a 23.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
He's girdled with strength.
But he
Girdled with
definitely
strength.
is definitely pretending to be
Yeah.
frail. Absolutely, yes.
Always complaining about walking and, all the old men things.
I see your
Crichton,
barbarian friend is exactly as he always is.
Crichton, I 1v1 a dragon.
What?
Wait, what?
He 1v1 to Drake.
Yeah, the rest
Yeah,
of the
but
party
we
does
don't know
not know
that.
this.
Oh,
We don't know
oh,
that.
That's
I've never
hilarious.
said this before.
You did.
I
Huh?
didn't tell you guys. Oh yeah.
I think at that point, Dayton like slaps his arm like, no way.
You fought the dragon! You must tell me all about it.
All right, so I walk into this
Like,
room.
chef's apron. He starts like making a campfire. He's like starts.
I
making
just
some
like
food.
go into the story right there. The room with the chest with the phylactery and how it just swooped down and started attacking and all of that,
Excellent.
and how I totally pwned it.
While you're doing that,
Insight
Fizbin.
check.
Oh, okay.
Ugh. Lie detector.
Where are all my d20? Okay.
I don't know.
20 dice on my tray.
No, that would be like against a deception, but I'm not lying, so I don't.
Yeah, still.
Still,
So
it
I have
is
a
a vibe
passive
check in
18
itself.
for passive insight, but my roll is a 19.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Fizbin, while you're kind of sitting there listening to the story, you can see that gleam of the ice staff that Dayton has on her back.
Right. This is all well and good. Dayton, could I speak with you privately, please?
Oh, Fizzy, didn't see you there. Takes the staff, like, and spins it kind of cool, then holds it and is, like, leaning against it.
Yes, the holy relic. Yes, that's good. Let's just
good.
just lean on
Yeah,
that.
starts
That's good.
scratching her back with it. Yeah, it's great
Oh,
for
what
getting in those
form is-
spots that you don't really.
What form is Dayton in right now? She's still in her winter form?
Yeah,
Okay.
but her hair has grown out a bit. She still has the undercut. Her hair is a bit more grown out. Instead of being like a harsh ice blue, it's more softening to be like a soft baby sky blue and like kind of starting to fade a bit.
Okay.
Mhm. She's starting to thaw.
Nice.
Yep, that staff, that exact staff. Yes. Could we I just I'll just get right down to it. Could I borrow that for a day or so? I mean, it's not technically
Staffy, how do you feel
yours
about that, Staffy?
anyway, but I will ask.
I don't know. Staffy
nicely.
says it chose me. Staffy chose me. I don't know.
And yet you don't. If you would like to perform the ritual yourself, I'll be
Staffy,
more
do you
than
want to go
happy.
to Fizzy? I don't want to go with Fizzy, Dayton. I like being with you. I mean, I don't know, Staffy. Fizzy looks like I mean, he's all high and mighty up your storm, our Stormlord's thing. I mean, look at him. He's got those very official looking robes on. No, Dayton, you're like the coolest, and the Stormfather loves you so much. That's why he gave me to you, and not Fizzy. I mean, you stop.
You know what?
Staff
Fine.
said it, not me.
If you want to hold on to the staff during the ritual, be my guest.
What ritual?
The ritual that I need the staff for. It's to induct Thranduin into the eye of the Stormfather.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, did I
You
not
want
mention
that?
this?
Nice.
And he goes right back to his story of how he 1v1'd a dragon.
Thranduin, what happened to degenerate?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
My arm got lopped off, and then
Did.
my connection to him was severed because I don't have a tattoo anymore, which is cool. And then the Stormfather gave me a new arm, and now I have Stormfather powers.
I mean, we all got different tattoos.
You
This is
guys
true.
got tattoos, and she flexes her arm that has the giant sprawling red dragon tattoo of like the dragon that they fought at Dragon's End. Oh yeah,
Nice.
I show her my Blood Fury tattoo that's just like scrawling all
Nice.
over and down my back and all this other.
Nice ink, dude.
Crichton gets up to the lip of the thing.
He's there. He's making a campfire, remember?
That's right. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's right. Thank you.
He's listening to everything.
All right, Thranduin, because you and I go way back. Looks back at Fizbin. I hold on to it. I don't trust you.
I would strongly recommend you don't hold on to it, but if you really want to, yes,
It's
by all
mine.
means.
The
All right.
the Stormfather might like blow you up or something.
No, Stormfather won't blow her up. Wait, he's much more precise than that.
Yeah, well, you know.
No, it's fine. She
I
talks
hold
to
on
her
to it
as
until
she
the ritual.
clearly has stated.
I hold on to it until the ritual, then it's mine again.
I need to attune to it beforehand.
You don't actually.
Shh.
I
Man,
think
I am
it's worth
swinging
nothing
and
to me.
missing tonight. I am just
Please.
whipping.
Fizzy, my man, my lovely scaly friend. That word means nothing to me.
Yep.
I hold on to it until the ritual. I help
Okay.
Thranduin. I get it back.
He just knows, like, Fizman's just going through exactly what's going to happen at this ritual now, and he's... Okay. Very well.
Birdie, you look good.
Thanks. She's
Oh.
been kind of quiet this whole time, just kind of like doing random doodles / writing some things down in her notebook that she like always has. So she's just kind of like there.
Era is just confused, as always.
I think at this point, Dayton notices Tara. You're new.
So are you.
Uh,
To me, at least.
That's fair.
I'm Tara.
That is. I'm Dayton.
Nice.
Make
Nice
a
to
make a
meet you.
perception check, Dayton.
Oh,
I
no.
totally forgot your guys' characters hadn't met.
I know. I've
No,
just been here like,
so- Yeah.
I totally blanked on that. Sorry.
That is a 16, but I have an 18 passive. So.
Yeah, I didn't ask your passive. You brought it up twice now.
Actually, the first time
yeah,
it
it
was
was
my
your
insight, not my
Thank you, thank you,
perception.
thank you. So,
Oh.
what is before you is almost like a fawn, except that she is clearly magical in nature. You've never seen something quite like this, and then as you look a little closer, you can see that there are studded gems almost into her skin, underneath her shawl, and golden tear stains on her cheeks.
Would I kind of sense any Fey wild? Would I have seen or have any memory of any?
She looks like
her
she
in the
should be
Feywild?
Feyan, but she's not.
You're
She matches that exact vibe.
I haven't seen someone like you in very long time.
I don't think there is anyone else like me.
Oh, back home, you had a lot of cousins, I guess.
Where's home? This is my home. And I gesture to the entire island.
You're from here. You're not from
No.
the Endeavor or
No, I
Is
just
that
fell out of a
yours?
tree one day.
you're not from. Does the Feywild mean anything to you?
The what? The Elder Woods?
The Feywild.
No.
You know, like another realm of existence. My people come from there. Your people come from there. Magic
came-
and woods.
I came
and-
from here.
Right.
Can I walk up to her and can I sniff her? What does she smell like?
She smells like Thranduin and Brady.
Oh, so she has a scent.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, cool.
What are you doing?
That,
do you-
that's something she does. That's
And then I thought,
this,
Well, it's just some people, they don't
It's
have
sniffing
a
you
smell.
back.
It just,
what does Terra smell like?
What does Terra smell like? I am
I
more curious
smell
about
like
this than I should be.
daisies and dandelions because that's what's all on my head. There's just a
Like
ton
a
of flowers.
week of not showering, that's for sure.
Like you've been running amok in a swamp.
Like we've been fighting
That's
a
true.
lich and
Swamp
and
plants.
fiery
So, like,
swamp plants.
Try,
Although-
but like imagine like a smelly room and then you like try and spray like Hawaiian Febreze.
oh my god, no.
See, I just have a headcanon that Terra never smells bad, just because.
I was gonna
Druid
say,
Same. I've
and
always thought
just-
flowers.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, I'm
flowers
pretty
and
sure
covered in flowers.
herby.
Brady mentioned
herby
at some
smells.
point in the past couple of episodes that she's prestidigitating everyone and making everybody clean.
Oh yes.
Except
We are all
Thranduin now.
the
She's
cleanest,
neglected
except
Thranduin
Thranduin.
this entire time.
Thranduin,
And
you
we are
noticed?
very dirty.
Huh.
She's doing the exact opposite to him now.
I'm just
Looks like
constantly
he's
like,
just covered
druid
in
crafting.
mud.
But it's okay because I have
There you
prestidigitation,
go.
so I'd be doing it to
There
myself.
you go. Terra smells like a black cherry warhead. Got it.
Ooh, okay.
So specific.
Now I need to go buy a black cherry warhead just to see what it smells like.
You're weird. I like you.
I like you too.
Cool. We should chat about the Feywild sometime.
Where?
It's where I was born.
Okay.
You'd like it. So why are you guys here? Besides coming for Staffy?
We gotta get back to Dragon's End.
And the staff
Zombie.
doesn't have a face, but if it did, she would turn the face to look at Fizbin. So she just kind of turns the staff a bit.
Listen, as long as she doesn't draw on it, that's the important part.
Don't give her the idea.
I'm
I
not
was gonna
going
say
to.
you
That's why I'm
shouldn't
saying it
have
out of
said that.
character.
Yeah.
Like, just please don't, because there will be a fight.
Yeah, we
Uh,
were just heading back to Dragon's End, but it's pretty late, or early. Either way, I think we all probably need some rest before we
Yeah,
continue this.
We have a pretty secure place. The Yuan-Ti, the snake people are helping us keep it safe if you want to come back and rest. Yeah. You're more than welcome to.
And I
Okay.
have many snacks for the road if you'd like. Pulls out the little chef snacks that he has that gives you, I think, 1 HP or something when you eat it.
Nice.
He's gotten better at cooking, believe it or not.
Oh, I'm so good at cooking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the party heads back down into the village of the Iwanti. Everybody gets their long rest. If there's anything you would like to do, said downtime before heading back to the ship.
Thank the gods, because Fizbin definitely had 35 HP that whole time. Even that last fight. Woo! Okay. We should probably discuss this. Am I prepping the spell to take us to the mansion, or are we going to use the teleportation circle?
How far away is the teleportation circle from the mansion?
The teleportation circle has its own building, which was heavily fortified before it fell to undead. It is a very central area.
That's what I was going to say. Depending on how your spell works, ours could get us potentially in trouble because it's just wherever the circle was.
Whereas the one in the mansion was, the mansion itself was up against a cliff and kind of in the nicer parts and therefore less populated parts of the city. But things like populated are kind of potentially thrown out the window because it's been overrun with undead.
But up against a cliff definitely sounds better for zombies.
It might be safer. If it's overrun though, then the temple area will be unavailable and my spell won't work.
That's true.
In the end, if it doesn't work, we could just still do the teleportation circle.
So theoretically, just prep both in advance. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are in that kind of
think so.
side house that you had taken some downtime on last time you were here. The door slams open, and Timmy and Tessa were like, ah! Timmy runs in and just dexterity, even though it's Fizbin's like manservant.
Oh my gosh,
And
you're
Tessa
okay.
walks
Just hugs
in
him.
and goes, "I'm so glad you have made it back."
Did you expect anything less?
Of course not. Of course not. Hail hydrate. Hydrate.
I was like, wait, what?
Yes, drink your water.
And then
Hail
like,
hydrate.
No.
Feff, where would Isla be?
So a lot of the survivors have been given temp houses, mostly
it.
tents, stuff like that. So, and you've never been allowed up in this area. So this is like a nicer, like traditional. Oh my god. All right.
Got it. Hail hydrate.
I did it to myself.
Who said it? I dreamed it.
I did it preemptively, knowing someone was going to do that.
Yeah. The party is discussing how they'll want to go about it. Another option, that just so it's on the table for everybody to consider, you could take the ship. It is a lot more obvious though, but you could potentially bring more forces that way if you wanted to. Although I think Jake was saying that you could bring as many people as you wanted through the teleportation circle at one point.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't know.
So up to you guys.
it
Order of
lasts for
recall.
a round.
Mm.
So however many are standing in the circle and can run
Gotcha.
through the circle.
Okay. Yep. And word of recall is myself and up to 5 willing creatures,
Which is just enough.
which I guess could be more if I use it as a 7th level spell instead. I think.
Ooh, that's a high level spell slot.
It is high level.
Yeah, it is a 6th level spell slot to just go and show up at the sanctuary.
Fast travel. Spins.
I just imagine the Breath of the Wild, like we all just go, whoop,
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
And it's also the reason why Dragon's End is murdered.
This literally comes out of nowhere and swoops you up.
Whoops.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Okay.
So what are
I'm
we
so-
doing?
Thranduin, what do you think?
I feel like backup would be helpful, just for holding what we take. Because if we fight and kill undead and then leave to, clear out more of the city, they can just kind of wander back and.
Well, without a lich, it's going to be much harder for them to come back, and you and I can easily handle undead.
True.
I'd literally just
You're
have
a
to
city
walk
bag.
around like this the whole time preaching the Stormfather, and they will all just burn to dust.
But it is
Right.
obvious. It does put basically the whole city on alert.
Bring them on!
What's the point of clearing out a city if the people can't go back to living in peace? I'm with you guys, no matter what. I'll help you take down this lich. I'll help you reclaim the city if that's what you need. I just want to see everyone back home.
Does the element of surprise matter against undead? Is that?
Yes. In like in a surprise round thing, then yes. In
Or like-
the generalized circumstances.
Would it
It's
be
just-
easier to take them out when they're not hoarded? Probably, but
I mean,
Also,
just
I don't know.
thinking
It's also
bursting
not
out
just
of
zombies.
the teleport, with a battalion. I don't know how organized the Lich can get them.
what does Tessa know about the situation in Dragon's End?
Tessa kind of leans forward. Whittle? Very little, unfortunately. I know that from my experience, I was only on the boat, but there were fires in the low places, the Undercity, and the Iwanti, and there was a strange blood-like substance that came crawling out of it and began taking people and ensconcing them and began sliding up the walls, and then that massive dragon that was slain by you lot, and its bones came out from underneath the city, and it was quite terrifying, honestly. But Timmy, I wasn't looking. Timmy wasn't looking, but he has been getting better at doing his studies.
Oh, well, that's very good, Timmy.
I've transcribed half the book of the path. Not the path.
What?
The book of the Stormfather. Sorry, I looked at my notes.
Timmy, that
Just
was the wrong book. You studied the wrong
Immediately gets
material.
vaporized.
Timmy, I said this.
Definitely
I
that
said
kid that
the-
studied the wrong test, like studied the wrong subject for the test.
Timmy,
just came
Timmy.
in like, I'm ready.
You definitely seem more of the book smarts type. Did you happen to read anything from the Book of the Eye?
A little bit. What I'm allowed to read.
Good. I might require your assistance, actually. A little later on, we'll talk about it. Also, I have some things that I'm going to need you to write down. Don't let me forget, because that has
Oh,
been
thank
an
goodness.
ongoing thing of me forgetting to do, and I would like to stop forgetting that.
Tessa like raises one eyebrow.
Brittany's gonna tear out like 5 pages or so from her notebook and be like, yeah, you're gonna need to copy these and hands them to him.
Okay. Long rest.
Yes. Oh, did I told Fizbin about what I saw while he was doing his ritual, right?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, because you were like, yeah, I
Well,
saw
I
you.
said-
You were there.
I said I would wait until he was done and then
Right,
tell
and
him
then we-
about.
Oh, that.
Right, yeah,
And that was the alligator being brought back.
right.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Then yes. Mhm. Okay. We'll sleep on it.
All right, players, are we taking the boat? Are we teleporting? And if so, to where?
I vote the mansion.
I mean, if we take the boat, then you can save your 6th level slot for something else.
Ooh, that is true. And we can attack from the boat. You and me can lightning the heck out of him from the boat.
It's true.
I personally kind of like the more sneaky approach. I'd like to see what we're dealing with without them knowing we're there.
Mm-hmm. And as much as it might sound blasphemous for me to say, lightning might not be the best way to handle the undead as a cleric, as I can simply
That's true.
say some
Brady's gonna
magic
immediately
words
go
and
up
they
and
just
fill his head.
What if we go
How many fingers am I
stealthily?
holding up, Fizbin?
stop it. That's too fast. Slow down.
Keep
What
up,
if we
old
go
man.
stealthily ahead and we have them follow by boat, so they
Hmm,
can be reinforcements
like out
later?
of sight.
Yeah,
Good idea.
That's smart. That's
so we
real
can get
smart.
I mean,
I will
we
not admit that's a good idea.
we still have sending stones, don't we?
I believe.
Does Brittany
Yeah.
still have sending stones?
Yeah, I have one set,
Did
as
Right.
in like 2 rocks, 1 set.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
One
we could leave
some
some with, the commander here, and we can keep in touch and update them with what the situation of the city is.
Captain Timmy?
Right.
Captain Timmy.
Timmy.
We used to have 2 sets, yes?
One
Yes.
was Sovas's.
Yeah,
That's right.
it was Crichton and
That's right.
Sovas.
hmm
I thought Creighton gave that away.
Maybe. It might have been.
To think about it. I have to think about it.
Did you give it to Otto?
Yeah,
Maybe.
he
That's
did
it.
because
That's
he
it.
used
Yeah.
it. He used it and then gave it to Otto.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I was going for. I was trying to remember who I gave it to. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, actually, speaking of fighters that may have an underground resistance in Dragon's End, that was last time he went there. You can use Sending Stone to message him.
Last time we were in Dragon's End, he wasn't there.
Otto.
Oh well,
Or-
maybe you just
Yeah,
didn't.
Otto.
You just maybe didn't see him. I mean, he is very sneaky.
Well, it was.
So you
He's just
you
gonna
lost the
look
Sending
away.
Stone. as well.
Tara sips tea.
Lost
Otto
track
didn't
of
respond to the
Outlaw.
sending stone anyway. But
It's very easy to lose track of Otto. Honestly, he's very.
last time we were in Dragon's End was right before the undead attacked. So I don't know if he
Brady's
got
just
out or not.
looking at
Mm.
Thranduin like, you're just gonna not tell him? You're just gonna no? Okay.
So we've lost contact on how to contact him. Oh wait, no, I have birds. I can have the birds look for him. I've got like 4 of them and like right on the steps.
Crichton.
Look, there's something you need to know. Otto's gone.
Yes, that's what we're talking about right now.
No, not just away. He's dead.
How do you know this?
Do you remember the experiments that Sovas had with the seeds in?
All too well. Probably more than you do. I was there for quite some time.
Well, I guess it was success with Otto because he became a giant walking tree.
Crichton, your mind goes back to those tests, and you remember seeing a lot of the failed results, a lot of the minorly successful ones.
Well, I did tell him to not go alone. Well, at least he did not end up like the failed ones. From what I understand, the successful ones were at least were painless.
Notably,
That's
doesn't
nice
tell
to
them
hear.
the look of pain that was in Otto's wooden face.
Yeah, don't tell them.
doesn't say that. It's just like,
Tara?
Just let him live his world, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
just
For real.
let that one slide.
I have seen it done before. Actually, by Fizbin. There was a thing that I kind of fought that looks like it had Otto's bones, so maybe we can bring him back at some point. It was a weird creature thing. It was very scary, but part of him is there, I think.
You can bring back to life? Yeah, it's kind of a new thing nowadays, but it's it's been successful once. I could do it again. Yes, theoretically, if we were to find these bones that you speak of, I could bring Otto back to life. He would have to want to come back to life, but yes, I suppose I could.
Would there be bones left or just bark?
It was a creature thing with his bones. I threw it off of a tree, but it wasn't down there when I looked.
Right, that thing. That was Otto's bones. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah, it could be done.
It can be done, so it not all hope is lost.
I don't think Thranduin saw the bone monster
I don't think so. I don't
because it was underneath the tree where you could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay.
came and attacked me, and I threw it off the tree.
Yeet.
It was like if Groot was also Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not talk about those who have passed anymore. What do we want to do?
Yeah,
She just
don't
like there's
speak
been
ill of
too
the
much
dead.
death, so
Mm.
so she's like not wanting to talk about dead people.
Yeah, I think we just need to decide how we want to get to Dragon's End, and
I honestly like Thranduin's idea.
I like that idea too.
And then hold the boat in
Yeah,
reserve.
Fizbin, you had a really good idea.
Just doesn't acknowledge. Just
No.
Really? I don't think
It
you-
was-
were you
it
not
was
hearing correctly?
Thranduin's idea.
Yeah, it was definitely Thranduin's idea. I don't
Fizbin had
know.
a great idea. I think Fizbin's idea.
Tara,
was
is
good.
she?
I'm gonna do the same thing that you did. I'm gonna check your forehead, even though I'm like.
She's
Thranduin,
gonna just
what's
gently
going
take
on?
her hand and say, "I'm fine."
Okay.
She is not
Are
fine.
you, are you invisible? Can I see invisible people?
Creighton, he's not invisible.
Oh,
There's something obviously that we missed.
it's too much to get into now. Let's go to
Oh
Dragon's
no,
End.
you could just randomly jump in on it, can't you?
All right.
Just
Oh,
go.
No. Okay,
Whatever this is,
everybody,
you two-
let's go.
We're good friends. You figured it out later, right? Right now, we have entire village to save.
Triton puts on his
Prestidigitation to
therapist
make
hat.
cow poop fall on him.
I am not
my
doing
God.
that again.
No.
Prestidigitate the cow poop away before it falls on me because I also have that spell.
I've had my one-on-ones with everyone. I'm
All right.
not
Wait,
doing
are
a
we-
1v2.
Are
This
we
is
just
not marriage
are we just
counseling.
slinging spells around? Oh, wait, nope, never. Wait,
This has been going on
No.
for like 2 days.
I just druid
Yeah.
craft
Just-
flowers on both of them. Stop it.
I have.
And/or flowers on your ears.
What's
so
up,
you can't
Dayton?
hear them anymore.
Never
I'm
mind.
sorry,
I
Dayton,
forgot
continue.
the Ladrin abilities changed,
Oh,
so I
okay.
no
Oh,
longer
right.
have my thingy. Cool.
Just
Great.
hypothetically speaking, like in theory, not, if you were fighting alongside someone and then they betrayed you, you would kill them, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Looks over at Brady. I mean, maybe.
It's a very. I'm not big on hypotheticals. I don't have a very good imagination.
I love Crichton.
So,
That's okay. That's all right.
Just like winks over at Thranduin.
the
So,
party.
Fizbin, your
Oh.
idea about the boat and traveling?
I'm just gonna go with this for now, Thranduin. Yes, my idea. Could you repeat what my plan was, Thranduin?
The plan that you definitely came up with, to those who are behaving childishly, is we sneakily teleport into the city and a battalion follows in the boat.
Good
Jump
job,
cut.
team. Let's do it.
Jump cut. As if
Let's
one of those
go.
montages of as the like those heist movies where he's explaining the plan and then the plan's happening.
As it's happening.
Mhm.
It is
We wait till the cover of Nightfall, and then Jeff, where's the exciting music? Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, I actually have a music.
No,
change
John,
for
I'm not
this.
actually. I'm not gonna actually go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was just.
So
He puts on
party.
music. I'm like, no, I'm done. The bit's over.
You're too late.
cut the music. Cut the music. Cut the music. So the party, in the dead of night, no moon, very dark out.
Ooh.
Very spoopy.
Booby.
You find yourself on the 3rd story. Everyone's weapons are prepped and ready to go, for whatever. Small balcony, overgrown, small sanctuary of the mansion that the party remembers. Quiet, not immediately attacked. Without making any sound, Tara kind of looks over the edge and kind of looks down. Make a perception check, Tara.
16.
16. No lights on in the city. Some buildings are missing. You can hear quiet moans of pain. And you kind of look for the sound of the direction of the sound, and then you realize it's above you. And you look back at the cliffside, and you can see these strange, almost fleshy cocoons.
Ew.
And it's people.
Ew.
Think how the Uruk-hai are made in Lord of the Rings.
Gross.
I'm like tugging everyone and I'm like,
They seem to be in a sleep-like state, but they're not all dead. And that's saying something. The Lich, there are less of them than when you saw them being slowly taken and put up the sides of the walls when you fled. But there are still, as you kind of pan about and look along both sides of the cliffs that is Dragon's End, which slopes downwards to the beach and harbor. Maybe 2,000.
Are these like too late undead, or could they be rescued?
It looks like they could be rescued, but gotta do it smart. Like, you can see all of these thin tendrils kind of going in, almost Matrix style, kind of going into the temples and into the arteries, under the eyes.
yeah, I was curious. Can I put my hand against the cliff and see if I can connect with the investiture of the island at all?
Make a Arcana check or a nature check.
Oh, I'm so much better at nature. Dirty
How
20.
far-
Dirty 20.
How far up are they on the cliff?
Hundreds of feet. So it's possible, it's definitely within this party's realm of do. The investiture of this town, as the investiture of the island, is under harmony. Not here. This is a rotted blight, much like the swamp had become, but more of a cavity than a bruise.
Guys, this feels like the swamp, but like rotted.
You hear the party kind of turns, and a really haggard looking dude with like a beard and a mop bucket on his head. It's Mop Guy.
Mop Guy!
Of course, it's Mop Guy.
It's Mop Guy!
He's like,
Oh my god.
and he comes over and just hugs Tara and just
He's taller than me. It's okay.
Isn't he a halfling?
No, he wasn't. He was the one human that worked there, and he was kind of a simpleton. He was just
This
the
whole
guy
time,
who mopped.
I thought it was a halfling. This
Mm.
whole time.
He was the one human servant who was kind of he just mopped, and he's got a sharpened mop handle in one hand.
You did so good. You did so good.
Does he look injured?
It's good to see
He looks
him
okay.
again.
he's wildly dirty. And it almost looks purposeful, like he's been smearing. No, he stops you. He looks like he's been purposely like smearing his face and trying to look a little more undead, unsuccessfully, I might add. But I mean, he's clearly just a dude. Big mop. He's got a mop bucket on. A little bit of broken off, so his eyes can kind of see out. Tattered clothes. And he kind of like pulls Tara inside and starts pulling everyone else inside, and he closes the door really, really quietly.
I'm gonna give him some food.
And he goes, he's been straight up hiding in the top floor of this mansion. And you can see that the spiral stairway downward is broken.
Ooh.
And he's just been hiding out up here. Just not making any sound at all.
Can I use Divine Sense?
Okay.
Ooh, there you go.
Mm.
While he's doing that, can I wrap some cloth around my hooves so they don't make clip-clop sounds? Thanks.
Smart.
You look hungry. Take this. What is get that?
He clamps
away
him. He
from
clamps him, and and you can see the fear in his eyes. And then he looks, and then he relaxes. And then everyone can hear it, the soft, deep baritone snoring sound. Dayton takes a glance over the balcony. Just a little peek. And there, with half a dude eaten in one hand, is one of the hill giants. Undead. One eye just kind of torn out and one arm missing. His guts kind of hanging out, and you can see the meal of the person he just ate kind of already spilled out, and he goes,
well, first order of business is take back our mansion, right? How far down is it?
Couldn't hear you, Tara. It's about...
I can try and charm it if we need, instead of fight it.
I can try to stun it.
Oh.
It's about...
I mean, I can jump down and stab it in the head.
It's about 50 feet.
Okay.
Oh,
are we gonna fight? Are we fighting? Are we fighting? Fighting.
There's a couple of other things.
It's either fighting or trying not to wake it up.
He
also like make it our friend for like an hour. I'm sure it's dumb enough for me to charm.
Mop Guy is still holding Tara's hand, just really scared. Then he squeezes it. He's not super good at talking. He then squeezes it and like brings you guys, or Tara at least, into the study area.
Okay.
And he points at a unconscious person. Said unconscious person Tara recognizes as Marin the Druid.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah. He was the halfling. Okay. It's all coming back to me now.
Can I just like go over and can I cure wounds on him real quick silently?
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
As you go and you touch him, he goes, I said not to wake me up. And then he sees you and goes, he just starts doing the same thing, just starts crying. And then he turns into a mouse and just hides in your hair.
Oh,
you can see him shaking.
Again.
Our little friend has the oddest reactions with people. Does she have an aura that makes people cry?
This place reeks of trauma.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
And some physical damage too.
One comes in. Thranduin, you kind of note this, and then you see. Sorry, go ahead, Brittany. You've been doing that for a minute.
Remind me again, how do we kill undead? We fought them already,
The
but
same
You
way
fought a
we
lot of
killed
them.
dragons.
Yeah, the same way you kill anything, really.
I didn't know if it had to be
Real
a
good.
certain kind of damage.
Some types of damage do more damage, historically speaking. Everyone, that's kind of general knowledge to everybody. Is you see a zombie
like what?
like radiant damage,
Radiant.
Okay.
like
holy-
holy damage
You
against
can
an
you
undead.
can
Okay.
cure wounds them and deal damage to them.
I don't know
you
about that.
From what I
Oh.
understand, that was
That would make sense.
that
It would
and
make sense. I don't know if it
inflict
actually
wound-
works.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Inflict wounds heals them or something like that, right?
something along those lines. Yeah.
Mm,
Oh.
yeah, maybe.
okay. I'm
Um,
caught back up.
Just lay on hands someone for 25
Yeah,
damage.
healing magic is like in D&D is, well, I don't necessarily know, I guess 5.0, but like it's always been like
Yeah,
that
I
for
don't
D&D.
know. I
Like
remember
the
that
heal
being a
spell
thing
would
in
do
like
crazy amounts of damage
in like
to
video
undead.
games and stuff. All right, well,
Nice.
I'll check it. I'll check in a minute. I'll check on the break.
Okay.
But Thranduin, you find a small diary that in like charcoal that's been kind of scrawled on the desk and on the floor, on the wall, and it's just kind of it seems to be Marin's account of everything that's happened so far. The usual stuff, people get taken down and they go missing, and then soon they're found as zombies later and stuff like that. The lich must be feeding upon the souls required to keep itself alive. General knowledge on liches. But the one point of interest that kind of stands out to you is that the Church of the Path remains untouched. And it's underlined.
Mhm.
Dirty
Brady is
Bathers.
Brady is gonna try and be like walking by, pretending to look at other things while trying to read the notebook that he found. Like just like
Guys-
okay, got
guys,
the
look this.
next line.
Amidst all this, the Church of the Path is the only thing that hasn't been affected.
Other things say the zombies, while they wander, tend to veer away from the church, seemingly by compulsion. Other things such as we haven't been able to spot any council member, and it looks like he's been like roaming out as like an animal, like an insect, and trying to like get some reconnaissance, but for some reason he hasn't left either. You can make a persuasion to get him to come out of animal handling, out of wild shape, but he's very much just freaking out. He's having his mental breakdown. He's trying to be quiet, so he's a mouse. Every now and then you hear a little squeak.
I think we'll let him chill as a mouse.
I mean, I can
for
talk
now.
to him no problem if it as an animal if we want.
Sure.
And
Just
if
ask
you'd
him
like,
questions.
if he needs a little bit of assistance in the head, I could calm his emotions, as it were.
Like messing with people's heads.
Not messing, more like taking their anxiety and making it not.
Like therapy. I don't know what that is.
It's sort of
So
like
what's
it's like
therapy?
removing a curse, but a different spell.
Dayton, you of all people know how
None of
dangerous
us have
panic
ever
can
been
be.
to therapy.
Fizban's also
Every
One
never
of you
used
needs it though.
Fizban's never used the calm emotion spell before either, so like
I think that's a great idea.
knows if
if
you
he
guys have
knows
any
all this
idea.
information, it would be helpful to talk to him.
Sure.
I'm just giving you.
I
shit,
think we
dude.
should take care of the
Downstairs thing.
hill giant in the room.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
you guys want to fight it or do we want to charm it?
What are we gonna do if you charm
You,
it?
you charm it for what, an hour, and then we'll have to fight it anyway.
Well, then I can charm it for another hour.
You're just gonna keep charming this thing?
I mean, it can't fight for us if it's charmed, can it?
It won't go into direct danger, right?
No, it won't attack its
No.
friends.
Hmm.
So no.
And the
might
hill
as well.
giants have been well known to be
Stupid.
lacking information. Yeah, sure. That you said it, not me.
Okay. I'm
But
not
also,
the
yes, they're
sharpest
very
tool in the
stupid.
shed.
Did you bring Crichton with you, George?
Yeah.
Okay. That's right,
I-
because
all-
he silenced him. Mop
Yeah.
guy did.
Yeah, if we want to fight, we can fight.
I want to fight.
Let's do it.
All right.
We
I
have
feel
the
like
upper
one
hand.
one surprise round could probably end this thing, honestly.
And Dayton jumps over the balcony.
All right, and we'll get to that
Duranda
right
was
after.
behind her.
Just right over.
Go.
Just like,
I take
just
the
like,
mouse
I
off
missed
of my
her.
head.
Okay.
I give
Yeah.
the mouse to Mop Guy.
All right, we'll be right back. That's where we'll pick up right into combat.
Oh, I was getting my spell ready.
Nope, not anymore.
She
Yes.
All right.
Bring it. Harmony
Christ
be
on
with
drugs,
me.
Yame. So, welcome
Down
back.
All the harmony water I
Welcome back. Yame, our fantastic mod, has done a fantastic thing and and finally saved up enough channel points to redeem
The dragon.
So let's get the initiative rolls out of the way. Oh yeah.
Tara,
Go ahead and
just
put the
roll.
rolls in the chat, in the Zoom chat, except for Except for Dorky.
already did.
who can just tell me. Nicely done.
Ooh.
Oh boy, howdy. We about to get wild. Tara, you're up first.
Cool. I go, oh, okay, we're fighting it. Gotcha. And I put my hand over the railing and just a beam of sun comes out from my hand.
Okay.
I need the I'm guessing he's undead. He has disadvantage on this to make a con save for me.
Nice, 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 nice. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
7.
7. Oh. It's literally the minimum amount of damage. That's stupid. I wish I'd rolled dice.
Never use a digital roller. It'll get you every time.
Can I roll dice?
I insist.
Okay. Let me
Because the party's gonna need it.
1, 2.
Looking at you, Yame. If there's any deaths, this is on
3.
Yame.
Hold on.
I shall still blame Jeff.
4,
Wow.
5.
Very welcome in trying to catch a live, but life and time has not been my side.
6.
Understandable,
Okay.
friend. Welcome.
Here we go. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 radiant damage.
Okay. Very good.
And that sunbeam is up. It's a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. I don't know if there's any other undeads. And he is now also blinded. So all the disadvantages that go with that. That will be my action.
Very good.
And I don't have a bonus action, so I'm just gonna stay on the railing.
Okay. Crichton.
Creighton is staying back to watch Mop Guy.
Okay. You gotta say hold your action to defend if any threats come or something like that.
I suppose so, yeah.
Okay. Dayton, you go. All right. So sorry. So, Tara lands the staff in this bright beam, not the staff. Opens the hand.
It's
and a
just my
bright-
hand.
And a bright column of light just right into the chest of the undead giant. Dayton, you're flying down and you land on top of the giant
She does the Black Widow thing.
Okay.
The-
50 feet, make a dex save.
I can negate
Oh yeah, you're a monk.
all damage. I'm a monk.
Well,
I can negate
that's
up to
5.
70
That's
points of fall
5d6 points of fall damage that get reverted to the giant because just you land right on his chest. 15.
I said to do the Black Widow thing.
20 points of damage, bludgeoning on the giant.
And then at that point, she like does a cool thing with the staff and then slams that down and uses it to cast the one spell she has access to. Investiture of Ice, and so now she is immune to cold damage and she has resistance to all fire damage. In a 10-foot radius around her, I think ice starts spreading since she's on the giant, starts spreading out in like frost.
You watch as
permafrost
rotted
around her.
pieces begin to just freeze up and then break off.
And that becomes difficult terrain, and that radius travels with her.
Okay.
And she does 4d6, I believe, damage. Yeah, 4d6 cold damage.
Okay.
As a 15-foot cone of freezing wind extends from her other hand, and she, yeah, cool.
Okay, roll your damage.
That's 4, 5, 9, 4, 13, 4, 17 points of cold damage.
17.
And then bonus action, patient defense. So she has taken the dodge action
Okay.
as a bonus action.
All right, very good.
Yep.
The giant, who is in immense amount of pain, who is just not vibing, blinded, is gonna take a. It's gonna go. And he's gonna grab a bit of nearby with his one arm. He's gonna grab a bit of nearby rubble, like a pillar that's still pieced there, and just take a disadvantage swing at Dayton. At disadvantage, does it a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
AC's 18.
Rip.
That was a 19 at disadvantage.
Yes, it was a 13 and an 11.
Y'all. This is scary.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
He's going again.
Oh.
He gets 3 attacks. 19 and a 15. The
They're all
15 is
still
gonna
at
hit.
disadvantage.
Yep, the 19 and 15. The 15 plus 8 hits. I'm rolling low tonight. You take 9 damage. And he's swinging again.
Okay.
18 and 19. My 20s are good. My 20s are good. My damage die is not being nice to me.
Yeah.
So he just with the hilt of it, if you will. Oh, that's high. 16 bludgeoning damage.
Yikesies.
And then you watch as his he's still on his back. He sits up. So you kind of like get down either on his leg or his or the floor, and you
floor.
step back as the guts go back in, and you watch his jaw break and rip open as this worm-like dragon comes out of his mouth. Vloxen posts the horrifying picture on the Discord, and it goes Gree.
Excuse me?
Ew!
Excuse me?
Oh my god, and I crit. It's a good day to be me. As it goes for a bite.
I was joking about Dayton dying.
You're all gonna die tonight.
There's Minty with his
surprise
cloud rune
round?
when you need it.
We're fighting a hill giant and a dragon at the same time.
3, 5, 8
Did we ever
damage.
get a surprise round on
No,
the hill giant?
no, you did not.
Okay.
It's now going to try to wrap around Dayton. Make a dex save, Dayton.
Dighton.
Dayton, make a dex save.
Go, Dighton.
Wait, I have things with saves.
Oh, you were holding the dodge action.
Yeah, so I still have the dodge action, which I don't know how that would work with.
Well, it pops once. because that's a
But would it-
reaction, I assume.
It halves the damage, right? Is that
No, it gives all attacks on me until my next turn disadvantage.
Okay, then that bite attack should have been at disadvantage, so I'm gonna re-roll it
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Okay.
So that's negating a crit, by the way. That's awesome. Disadvantage 11 plus. So
Woohoo.
does
Yeah, that's-
okay, but it's not a crit.
Thank God.
There's not a crit.
So you're gonna take 10 of the bite damage. Now make your dex save as it tries to constrict around you.
Okay.
Just more of it sliding out of mucusy
Yeah.
out of the throat of this thing. What'd you get? The dragon is not undead. Good question though.
That's an 18 plus 10, so 28.
Okay, you're good. You managed to kind of
I
weave
hope
back
so.
and slide around this worm-like dragon. That's the serpent pretty.
Anyone else want to come be like cannon fodder?
Thranduin's on his way.
yeah?
Thranduin be
somehow
falling.
somehow falling.
Turn-based
slower
game.
than the-
Turn-based games are weird.
Okay, so it was a 50-foot drop, correct?
Correct.
Is there a way I could get everyone within 30 feet of me? Because
Not-
the two are in theory on the floor, and then
I'll allow Thranduin, so everyone but Dayton, and not Crichton, Marin, or
Right.
Mop Guy.
Okay.
Everyone else, yes. Not Dayton.
is there a way I can jump down
Okay.
and then be within?
30 feet of everyone? No, because it's a
No.
50-foot drop. So that just brings it down to Dayton.
Eaton is kind of the one who might need to be in it right now. Is
You could-
Misty Step an action or a bonus?
Bonus.
Believe it's a bonus action.
Bonus?
But you won't be able
You
to
could-
cast
Should be.
another spell.
You could
That's not a
theoretically
cantrip.
you could use your move action to get down there and then hold your action until everyone is within 30 feet of you to cast it.
But then I can't do anything, right?
Correct.
can't
You would
do
be
a
using
bonus.
your. Well, you would have some movement speed, but that's not really going to help you with what
Yeah.
you're trying to do.
I'm gonna do the moving and the holding of my action.
You kind of. And then you try to barrel over. Make that acrobatics check as you leap the balcony rail.
Oh my God. Yes! Dirty 20!
Dirty
So
20.
24 in total.
Nicely done. You managed to slide down the slimy serpent and barrel roll yourself up into a
Ew.
standing position, and you just got a slime on the side. Undead muck.
That's nasty.
All right, so that's your movement speed. You are now 5 feet to the side of the undead giant.
Okay. And okay, so I still have a bonus action.
And
I
an
want
action.
to. Oh,
That was just your movement speed.
even if I'm holding my action?
You
For the
can
spell?
hold your action, but you gotta say you're holding the
Okay.
action. Yeah. Also,
I'm-
if you
I'm
cast,
holding-
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm gonna hold the action, but I still can do my bonus action, right?
Correct. But if you
Okay, for-
cast a spell with your bonus action, you won't be able to cast a spell with your action, even if you're holding it.
Right. So can I really do anything with my bonus action? Probably not,
You
right?
could just use your action.
Well, she's holding the action for the thing.
I need more people in range
Okay.
because I don't want to have to do it multiple times. Yeah, I'll hold my action.
hold your action.
And I guess my bonus action just nothing happens.
All right, Thranduin,
All right, I
You
am coming
land.
down
Make
with
a-
an attack.
make an acrobatics as you land.
Can I do the jumping attack thing that Dayton did?
Hell yeah! But she has a monk attribute that allowed her
I'm a
to
monk.
not take any of the
That
fall
lets
damage.
me negate
Oh,
70 points of fall damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You said transfers damage to the thing, so I thought you were.
Oh
doing
no,
something
you're
else.
gonna land on him, and he's gonna take the damage too.
So, okay.
It wasn't so much transferred; it was just they both
Oh,
would
okay.
take that damage, and she did.
I just misunderstood your terms.
You're good.
I didn't know it was
So-
70.
She
You want me-
can negate up to 70.
Monks are cool, dude. I don't know.
One sec.
It's 5d6 damage, 1d6 per 10 feet.
Did you check that message, Dorky? And what say you? Because that will depend. That will change what I do.
Yes, I do the thing.
Okay. So I won't be attacking on the way down. I don't know if I should burn this so early or not.
Do it.
I'll throw a Hexblade's Curse on it.
Go to war!
Ooh, okay.
So it's cursed for a minute. I gain +5 bonus damage to rolls. I can score a crit hit on a 19 or 20, and I regain 14 hit points when it dies.
Nice.
So that's my bonus action. I'm gonna roll for the landing. What is it?
It is an acrobatics. Yeah, 5d6 if
do I
you fail.
do the acrobat? Okay. That is a 16.
16? You safe. This is your house.
Does it take damage?
It does.
Does
So I roll the 5d6. 4, 6, 12, 4, 16 fall damage to the giant.
Is it sharing a health pool with the snake or dragon thing?
No, it is a separate creature that has inhabited the undead.
Then I would be targeting the dragon.
Okay.
So I want that damage to the dragon, not the ogre.
Oh, okay.
And the Hexblade, the Hex Curse was on the dragon, not the ogre.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Not the giant.
That's
right,
that's a good call.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go up to Brady and, share an uncomfortable glance and hand her a silver ring. Put this on.
Interesting.
Dangerous to go alone. Take this.
What's he up to? What's he doing?
And then I'm going to
over there?
cast Warding Bond.
Ooh, excellent.
Ooh, good spell. Good spell.
Very good spell.
One of my favorite spells.
You like, as I cast it, like a faint light kind of shimmers around you, and then like coalesces into the band, and like an inscription on it kind of faintly glows, and then you notice the same thing happens with mine. So you now have a +1 to AC and saving throws, and you are resistant to all damage. And any damage you do take, I also take, so that's cool too. But whatever.
All right, is that your turn, Thranduin? Or do bonus action maybe? Oh, you
I did bonus
Hexblade
action for the
and-
Hexblade.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll just like position myself between Brady and Dragon, like
Okay.
holding Tower Shield up.
Okay. Fizbin.
This seems like a good idea. And he leaps along with them.
No.
Dragony boy. Make that acrobatics check.
8.
Oh. All right. Are you aiming for the dragon or the
The
giant?
undead.
The undead. That's
undead.
that's characteristic. You take
Yeah!
16. You and the undead take 16 points of fall damage.
Perfect. Just what I
Sometimes you forget
wanted.
your age.
No, I knew exactly what I was doing, and he'll take the he lands on the giant, takes that damage, but it's basically like kicking in the door, honestly, and then just slams it across the face with his devotee sensor. Which, as everyone knows, is basically like the ball and chain, like the swingy chain.
Yeah,
but
like an
also it's
incense
kinda
thing.
like, also like an incense thing. So
It's like a
super
flail,
great.
but incense. It's very
It is a flail of incense.
It feels very Warhammery.
Radiant. Okay, so we're gonna go with 15 points of thunder damage
To
to
who?
to the undead.
Okay.
2 points of radiant damage and 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. You notice that the radiant damage does seem to do excess damage.
Yes.
Is that your turn, Fizbin?
Standard action, bonus action. Were you damaged? Dayton?
Posture check.
Oh, severely damaged.
Then I.
Yeah, I'm almost at half.
Oh, geez. Okay.
We haven't even gone through the first round of combat.
He's ending the round. Yeah.
Then a.
But now there's other targets for the beings. I was just there
Right.
first, so. Yeah, that's what you got for being the best.
The fastest and the strongest.
15 points of healing for you as I cast Healing Word as a bonus action.
Thanks, Fizzy.
Hail hydrate.
There you go.
All right.
He really likes it when you talk to him in Elvish.
Dayton can't do that, but she can understand Elvish. Oh wait,
Right.
no, she does speak.
I was gonna
Elvish.
say, as
She's
an allowed, you're an elf.
Wait,
Yeah, I was like, what?
Everyone went.
I'm
All right,
stressed.
that's the end of the round. Everybody gets their respective reactions back, even though no one's finished. Just saying. Of note,
Oh no.
I got an
Mason's not
18.
here.
Don't know if I've mentioned it yet.
you have Dayton. You do hear a distant screeching scrape noise
Oh, they heard us.
We're about to get more company.
and soft wings, very soft wings.
It's a
which,
flyer.
which implies an additional thing close by.
It's the cat.
The more the merrier.
Something's coming from the air. Be ready.
Our Pokemon have arrived. Yes.
Hey.
Flump is like.
Just
Again, a random Starly swoops down as
Please
you
best.
use fly
All right,
and takes you off to Viridian City.
Tara, you're up.
Where does the Starly come from? No
Tara,
one knows.
get your
No
butt
one
over to me.
knows. Where? What? Where? To you? Where are you?
She's down
Within
there.
30 feet.
I'm not going down there.
Get your butt over here.
Fuck no,
She's like-
dude.
You're big and scary.
she's like, I can cast spells from afar. Why would I go into the thick of it?
8. I am not big and
Turn
scary.
into a lion. You'll be fine.
I'm doing stuff, and she goes boof, and she sunbeams to hit both the giant and the dragon.
Okay.
The giant is already blinded.
Yep.
I think they still have... Yeah, they both still need to make a con save. The undead disadvantage.
Okay. For the undead giant.
I forgot the undead thing was still
For the
alive.
undead
I
giant,
thought
that is
it
an
died.
11.
Okay, so he fails, so we'll
Okay.
take full damage in case
And the
he's blinded.
serpent. Oh god, that's really bad.
Good.
Actually, it's also an 11.
Great. He takes full damage and is also blinded.
Okay.
There you go. We have 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 radiant damage.
31. Heard.
And I'm gonna stay on the balcony. Don't
Get
worry
your
about
butt down.
me.
Good idea.
I'm in the safest spot. I will help if needed. I'm good up here. Thank you.
I should be up there. Okay, fine.
Yes, you should. I don't know why you went down there.
I have a plan.
If a creature is blinded, do we have advantage on attacks against it?
No, it has disadvantage on physical attacks. Or just a bit
Against us.
disadvantage
Okay.
on attacks that would require sight.
Got it.
That'll be my turn. I'm gonna stick up here and no bonus action. So
Are you still holding your action, Rudy?
Well, hearing her say she's not gonna come would mean everybody that's within range I would be good with.
Yeah, I was
If
gonna say
that's
you
the
should
thing.
do that now. Mm-hmm.
Can I do that now?
Tara's finished up, which means it's Crichton. Crichton's
I have
holding.
a
Sorry,
She
go
wants to
ahead.
hold her
real
action
quick.
though. What's up?
So I cast the sunbeam because it's concentration, but it's not recasting it. It's just up for a minute. Can I use a first level spell?
As long as it's not concentration.
It's not
Well,
concentration.
Does it? Because Sunbeam, do you
But-
use your action to redo the blast?
Yeah, it would be my action to redo the blast, but I have a bonus action spell that's first level that I'm curious if I can do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Okay,
You can
cool.
you can cast
Because you're just
one
you're
leveled
using your
spell.
action to maintain the concentration and hold the spell
Great.
there and move it.
Yeah.
So that
Uh,
implies you did not recast, and therefore you can do yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Well, then I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word at let's do 3rd level.
On who?
On who's the most hurt? Dayton's the most hurt, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think Dayton's
so,
still the
yeah.
most hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll cast it on Dayton. So that'll be
Is Dayton the only one who's hurt yet?
4, 5, 6, 7,
I took
8,
some falling damage.
9,
Yeah.
10, 11. So 11 more healing points to Dayton.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Yes.
Guys.
I'm gonna continue to stay up here.
All right.
Okay, now my turn is over.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
That's a good
clarification.
idea.
Crichton holds action.
He can hear. I know I never said this before, but Crichton's passive perception is 15. So would he be able to hear the noises as well?
Of combat? Oh, 15.
Of the whispering and all that stuff? No? Then yes, he's just.
I'm
or
gonna roll for it. I'm gonna roll for it.
Sure.
The
Sure.
flapping?
Yeah, the flapping. Thank you. The flapping. All right, then yeah, he's just holding his action to keep Mock Guy protect. He might actually try and shuffle them away from further down.
Okay. Roll a persuasion at disadvantage to Mop Guy, who is terrified. Oh, what's up, Brittany?
Did you say intimidation?
Sure. You terrifying barbarian.
Knowing that
I'm
Tara
kidding,
has
he doesn't
no
intimidate.
intention to come down,
Okay.
would I be able to now use my hold action, my previous hold action?
No, those get used up after the round expires and goes to the new round.
Thought it was until your next turn.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I don't think so.
I raised a hand and I don't know
If
how
it's
to put it
if
down.
it's the same as
Just
reactions,
like
then
up here in the
yes.
corner.
Then yes, it goes back to her turn, or it expires at the top.
Yeah,
of the round.
it hasn't been her turn yet, so yeah, she can do it now.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah.
yes.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention at the beginning of that. Yes,
You're good.
she can do it now. Yeah, she's okay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
But also, my persuasion was a 0,
Ah.
so
Your
Cool.
intimidation?
a 1 minus 0 or 1 minus 1. So yes, it is.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
Yep.
You just kind of thought about doing it. All right, your held action pops, Brittany. What happens?
So I'm gonna make it seem all magical, but this source of like bright, brilliant white light is just gonna like shoot out and go to the comrades within 30 feet, and she is casting Beacon of Hope. And Beacon of Hope is the spell that bestows hope and vitality. And I choose all the people of my comrades that are within range. For the duration of 1 minute, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Wow. Holy crap.
All right,
that is
heck.
delicious.
It's a great spell.
That is tasty.
I love it.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
so happy.
So that's your held
Now
action.
I'm actually sad you
Yeah.
didn't proc that before I healed.
Dayton, you're up.
Okay.
Dang, Brittany, that is tasty.
Pow pow. I
Ba-ba.
have
On the
how many
dragon,
attacks?
on the serpent,
Ba-ba.
or the giant?
On the, I feel like we're trying to take out the giant first.
The giant's definitely taking the most damage.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna try to finish off this giant. I'm trying to figure out how many attacks I have right now. How many attacks I have per action? Because I know it was 2, but I don't know if it's 3 yet.
Does Monk get that as well?
I think.
I know
I'm
that the
pretty
fighter's
sure.
extra attack goes up. I didn't know if the monks did or not.
Didn't it? Maybe it doesn't. I know you get to. Let me look this up real quick. I'm gonna pop it. I know extra attack at 5th level. Right. Okay, so I only have the 2 attacks per. Okay, it's just the one
Right.
extra attack. Okay, so I'm gonna attack twice, and I rolled a 16 plus. What did my fists do? Plus 10, so that is a 26.
Do you have thoughts and prayers?
Oh wait, I'm
The
gonna be
knucks?
using the staff.
Okay.
The staff. Yeah. So that is that's still 26.
26 on which?
Just whack it. At the giant.
Okay, that hits.
26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then the second is that's cocked because I have too many dice on this tray. That is a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay, so it does. The first hit does 13. Okay, so 3 points of bludgeoning damage, 10 points of cold damage. And then the second hit does 8 points of bludgeoning damage, 5. Oh, wait, no, sorry. 13 points of bludgeoning damage, 5 points of cold damage, and then add another 5 on that because I forgot to add the +5 from the first hit.
All right. How would you like to do this?
And then, oh, okay.
Yep.
So cool. With that, she sees her friends getting hurt, and she, who is excited to be fighting something big and scary again, and with the staff just flips it around and smacks its head, bashes its head, and then sees a weak point in the skull and the infrastructure of this giant's undead head, and I think whacks it again, but then just lobs the head off.
It just...
Yeah, and the head goes flying.
All right. The remains of the serpent you see is from the throat, and it breaks against the serpent, and it just...
Yep. I would also like to... Is the serpent still within reach of me, or...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or if not, I can move. I have 55 feet of movement. What am I saying?
You could have ran down the
always
wall at
within
this
reach of
thing.
you.
Yeah. I would like to flurry of blows, bonus action, and I make 2 more unarmed strikes against it. The
I
first
do like...
is a...
Sorry, continue.
The first is a 27 to hit. The second is a 22.
Both hit.
Okay. And then, what are my unarmed strikes to D8s? Cool. The first does 9 points of damage, and the second does 12 points of damage.
Got it. 9 and 12.
And then I would like to back away, because when I use flurry of blows, I can disengage for free. And I would like to run back as far as this chamber would let me.
Oh, I thought you were like, and I'm going back in.
I have total, I think, 70 feet of movement after flurry of blows.
Okay. Well, this mansion has... You're kind of in the main hall. You can see a hallway with a door on the side, a room into the kitchen area where you know nothing because you weren't there, and a dining room off to the other side. All very ornate. But
I would like to run into the dining room and behind, like on the other side of the door, just like leaning against the wall.
Okay. Okay. You're up against the door. You can see these big windows to the side, and through that window, you see the floating severed head of a human. It is a Varogyle, if you know anything about that. Vlogs can go ahead and post the pictures. Its bones have broken and the ears have been stretched out to make wings. You can see the various bits dangling under, and it's flapping there, but it is being attacked by a bat. Just a bat. It's just tearing away at it.
At that point, I think Dayton just like, what the fuck?
You've been wanting to do that for years.
She just...
All right.
Those are gross.
Dayton, what's wrong?
Brighton's ears perks up like, what happened just now?
Somewhere, a pig flies.
All right.
As Dayton finally
so I looked
drops
it
an
up.
F-bomb.
Yeah. I looked it up, and blindness counters true sight, because true sight augments and enhances sight, but the blindness actually says you cannot see, so it trumps true sight, which means that the serpent doesn't actually get to see anyway. All of that to say, it is going to...
Well done, Tara.
Oh yeah, true sight does not give blind sense. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is going to rear back a little bit, provoking an opportunity of attack from, I'm gonna say, Fizbin and Thranduin. And as it disengages, let's go ahead and get those attack of opportunities.
Would we be flanking it?
I'm gonna say no, because nobody specified it was flanking. Kate, monk shit.
I mean, Fizbin, you definitely jumped behind it when I jumped in front of it, right? right?
I don't know. I was hitting that undead, man. I don't know.
I don't know. It threw up a thing. I'm focused on the giant.
Is a 29 hit?
29 very much does.
All right. I don't know why I picked up another D20 to roll for damage.
Imagine.
Bruh. The second campaign I ever did, I was giving away way too many magic items and all that crap, and I was just making up all this crazy homebrew stuff. I didn't understand balancing at all, and it was like, yeah, this axe does a D20. I don't know. I was a fool.
It's 12 bludgeoning and 6 radiant.
Okay. And Thranduin?
Does a 26 hit?
26 does hit.
And just clarifying, this is a dragon.
It is a dragon.
All right, that is
Yame.
an extra
It
3d6.
has yet to use a breath weapon, and that scares me.
It's rear and back. What did you say, Jake? I'm sorry.
Oh, my sword, it gets an extra d6, 3d6 for the attack.
He's got a dragon slayer.
I have a cool dragon belt.
It's true. And
Ooh, yeah, that's
dragons are
pretty nice.
returning to the world. There's a whole theme that's going on right now that I'm totally lining up for season 4.
Dragon belt's totally made out of the hide of that red dragon from season 1.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Matches your tattoo.
30 magical slashing.
Damn.
And then we're going to throw a smite on there for good measure.
Oh.
Because
That's why not.
because that's what paladins do.
Because that's what paladins
It
do.
is.
Whiff. Reflective carapace. I'm kidding. But it would be funny if that would complete the Thor reference. Of course I'm going to blame you. I get the opportunity to put the blame on somebody else for once. Today.
Okay,
love
so-
this music.
Thank you.
So that's going to be 19 radiant.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use bloodthirsty strikes from my tattoo,
Okay.
which will give me an extra 4d6 necrotic damage.
Yeah, no, dude, Jake's build is busted. He does
Yeah, I
so much
don't-
damage. He 1v1'd a Drake last session.
15
Min-maxing.
necrotic damage.
15 necrotic.
What's min-maxing? I play a
damage.
silly drunk Eladrin.
Oh, and I regain a number of hit points equal to the necrotic damage dealt. Except I'm at full HP, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I was gonna say, and it's max. All right. So it backs itself up, and everybody who managed to get within that 30-foot range of Brady. So that's gonna be Brady, Fizbin, Thranduin. Dayton fled into another room. You watch it.
But she was when I casted it. Yeah.
Yes, I know. But in this case, where
Okay.
everyone is right now, you watch it go. And you watch this like. And there's this massive, salty. It's called a rime breath. Just massive, steaming, salt water breath attack. Everybody make a DC 18 con save.
Guessing that's
That's,
not cold or fire damage.
Nope.
It's a nat
Which-
20 for 22 for me.
Hey,
I
yo.
used a spell to give me resistance to. But like, it's fine.
You're not even there.
I'm gonna be.
Oh wait. Oh no, it's a 1. Brittany, what'd you get?
What con save? What are we?
18.
We're doing
Just,
con
just a
save.
con. Yeah.
Here.
Oh, 18.
Here.
And Tara,
George.
you're still up
George,
there, right? You're still up on
Yeah.
the balcony. Okay.
Ooh, into
16.
the jail.
The spirit of that dice is in the jail.
16 failure.
Was
Yeah.
that with it's just a +1, never mind.
Oof.
Oh, so 17.
Yeah.
Buckle in for
Even
all
harder.
this damage.
Well, no,
Ow.
I give like the spell gives you a +1 to your save.
Yeah.
So you got a 17, not a 16.
Oh, but the DC is 18.
But
so
it's
a
18,
failure.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
That's why it's just harder because it's like so close.
Yeah, it hurts all the more.
Yeah.
I'm missing.
But
a
you
die.
are resistant to all damage, so
But how does that work? Do I get half of it
just half
if I'm
damage. Yeah.
resistant?
Yeah, so
So
essentially
you
he's
basically-
taking half of your damage.
I
Oh.
roll 90-10.
which just goes to show, even though they're fighting Threaded, it still cares.
Cute.
They only slightly hate each other.
Yeah.
Just momentarily.
Not enough that he wants to see you die, you know?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not mad.
I hate
You're not
how
mad.
he's calculating all of this.
Yeah, me too.
Just say it's 10 damage and
Just,
be done
just
with it.
roll ones.
I'm not done.
But one.
Anyway, it's great to be back tonight, y'all. I'm so glad this is the session that I'm back for. It's really been great getting to connect role playing character wise with everyone. You know, it's been a really chill session. It's great seeing all my friends again.
If you're trying to
I don't know
appeal
what
it-
session.
trying to kill
I don't know what
Dayton.
session
Didn't she
you're
almost die
involved
last
in,
time?
but there's no
We-
chill at all.
I'm in
We
denial.
love those
That's what
nice
session
roleplay
I'm in.
sessions for sure.
I am in.
Wow,
that's-
exactly 50
You're in Egypt.
damage
So 25
of
on a
boiling
save?
hot water. So it would be no. You're going to take half damage, Thranduin.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Half on a save. Right?
Yeah, half on a save.
Yeah.
And half because I have a fancy ring.
Yep. So that's
So I'm-
25. So it's boiling water, which means fire damage technically.
So I'm taking full damage.
Does your armor make you take half damage from fire, or am I tripping?
Me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Am I tripping?
Does your armor do anything other than revive you?
I might be
Immunity
tripping.
to the
That would be
frightened
cool.
condition, resistance to fire damage.
Yeah, I did it.
Wow.
I get a point. Jeff won.
The damage inflicted on
17.
attacker.
Jeff
uh,
remembered something on his own.
Wait.
Another pig flies somewhere else in the distance.
Good lord.
Hell
Alright.
starts to freeze over a little
Oh.
bit.
I am going, since I took damage. Okay, wait. So that's not 50 damage then.
25. Which
Alright, so I
then
take
goes down to. Sorry, go ahead.
12, right? 12.
I think so. Yes. We round up.
And then I'm
though.
taking half of
Wait.
Bradee's damage.
Yeah.
from
Are you
Poison
resistant
Bond.
twice?
Yeah. So it goes down to a quarter of the damage taken.
I thought if you're resistant twice, it becomes immune.
Nope. It goes down to a quarter.
Wild.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So then you're taking an
25.
additional 25 from Bradee. Yes.
Would
And then-
that also be no? Because that's through the warding
That
bond.
is
You're
the
not-
half. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still
Be right
fire
back,
damage.
my iPad's dying.
It is still fire damage.
It's still fire damage.
So that would still be halved, unless warding bond specifies that you take necrotic damage equal. But I don't think.
I
I don't
does.
think it does.
I'll double check.
Let me double check.
Ooh, this got complex. This is like a really complex math problem. See, I would have done these in high school if they had been D&D based. You know?
Each time it takes
Now-
damage, you take
now
the same
I'm-
amount of damage, so it doesn't change the
Yeah,
type.
it doesn't specify.
So then
Yeah.
just 25 damage then.
Okay.
Imagine doing this math
Dude.
for like
Right,
75% of everything in 3.5.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely not.
I was dealt
That's why I
damage,
stopped
Yep.
Pathfinder.
so I would like to use my reaction for Bloodthirsty Strikes.
But
When a
wouldn't
creature
that
that
be
I
against? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hmm?
No, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
when a creature that you can see damages you, you can expend a charge and use your reaction to make a melee attack against a creature with advantage on my attack roll.
Didn't you already use your reaction to strike opportunity attack?
Oh, opportunity attack is my bad.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Okay, so that was the breath attack. It's also going to tail whip. Let's see. Let's say Fizbin.
Okay. I got one of those too, big guy.
23 to hit.
All right. Well, it's gonna take some lightning damage.
Okay. It's like 7, 12 plus 7, 17 bludgeoning damage. 17 bludgeoning damage, make a DC 20 strength check. Or be pushed 30 feet away. And knocked prone.
DC 20.
Yup. Strength check.
check.
Also, I
Succeed.
just want to let you know I just smacked you from your own book, Fizbin. Ooh, how's that
Good.
feel?
It feels really, really strong. And I would know because I'm really, really strong.
I still need to check out that book.
It's so
It's like it's like
I
it's like
know.
how have you seen Seven Deadly Sins?
No.
It's like when Escanor goes, that's why I actually felt pain because you used my own strength against me.
All right, what's the strength check?
25.
25, you're good. You just kind of shoulder check it. You know how tails work. All right, that is the serpent. Brady, you're up with Thranduin on deck.
I gotta
Okay.
zap it.
Oh,
For what was it?
Thank
Wrath
you.
of the Storm. Oh, never mind. I have to use a reaction for it, and I already did. So it's fine.
that's correct. Thank you. Brady.
Okay. So I can't actually do any hurting. So, is Bardic Inspiration a bonus action? I'm trying to find it on my.
I believe
It
so.
should be.
Yes, I'm gonna say
Okay.
yes.
So who has the most damage? Probably Thranduin, right?
Like
my-
damage output.
No, injured. Who's
Oh.
hurt?
I'm
Well, I
only
am.
25 points down, so
I am
I should
Oh.
be fine.
significantly down.
So you're hurt. Okay. So I'm going to cast Healing Word at the 4th level.
And I get max
Ah.
HP from that. You don't have to roll.
That's
Yeah.
true.
There you go.
Good catch.
Because of your thing.
Right.
Because we're all filled
As
with so
as
much
the
hope.
other as another healer
Except for
in the
Terra.
party, I paid full attention to that.
All right, that's your
And
action.
then- And then my bonus action is
That
going
was-
to be
Healing Word is a bonus action, so this
You're
will be
right.
your
Thank
action.
you.
Yep. You said it was at 4th level, right? What's your modifier?
She's getting there. Can you hear us? Are you there, Dorky?
Oh.
What a
Blink
wonderful
once
place
if you
to
can hear us.
a wonderful place to freeze, though. I do appreciate it.
Oh, that's rough.
It's building suspense for your heels.
Hang on, I can check for her.
She wants to back up and hide. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
Tell her to roll
She's
for
got it.
well.
I'm waiting
Yeah,
for
she's
her
gotta roll for
concentration
con.
roll.
Okay. Thank you. While she's
The
doing
Bardic
that,
Inspiration is the D10.
yes, I believe so. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Thranduin, you're up
All right.
with Fizbin on deck.
Dorky says 18.
Tell her she's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
I only get one use of Channel Divinity at level 5, right?
I think so. Yes.
Does that come back on a short rest or a long rest? George, you know offhand if Channel Divinity is short rest or long rest?
I'm gonna assume short
I know-
rest because
I know
it's,
for clerics it's short rest, so I assume it's the same for paladin.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Actually, could be entirely different. Channel Divinity. Finish a short or long rest to use your Channel Divinity again.
Okay, short rest. Okay, cool. Then I can use that now. So for my bonus action,
There you are.
oh,
Hi.
was there
We're on
Welcome
Thranduin's
back.
turn.
there's
Huh.
something about his inspiration.
Okay.
Oh.
So this might change things. Maybe he has magical inspiration, which is if a creature has a bardic inspiration die from me and casts a spell that restores hit points or deals damage, the creature can roll that die and choose a target affected by the spell. Add the number rolled as a bonus to the hit points regained or the damage dealt. And then the bardic inspiration is lost. Don't
So
know
you
if
can-
that changes
you can-
anything.
So basically, you
So-
can use Bardic Inspiration as normal, but you can also add it to heal or to add a D8 to damage or a D10 to damage.
very fun.
That's
yeah,
cool.
College of Whispers is really heckin' cool and it gets overlooked.
Yeah.
It is. It's yeah.
So I will
Yeah.
use my Channel Divinity for vengeance things. Vow of Enmity.
Okay.
So I gain advantage on all attacks.
Excellent. Good lord.
What is Thranduin? Like,
He's
Uh,
a
Warlock
paladin,
Paladin.
now. He's a
Chaos.
warlock paladin.
Paladin, Warlock, yeah.
With Elven Accuracy, so I get to roll 3 d20s for an advantage.
And hits a crit on a 19 or
20.
20.
which means if he crits, he can add create double damage on his smites.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
So that's gonna be a 22 hit.
Yes.
Oh, how delightful.
I say.
31 magical slashing.
Okay.
How's it looking? Does it look fine?
It looks
or
all
look
right.
bloodied?
It looks all right.
Okay. I will throw a smite on there.
You know, I had a whole bunch of other stuff to do tonight, but then this dragon showed up.
Well,
I'm not complaining. I get to thump on you guys. I got to bonk. A big old bonk.
I'm complaining.
You can take it
that
up with
is
Yame.
16 radiant damage.
16 radiant. Very good.
And then we are going to add 4 more d6 for the tattoo. That is 14 necrotic damage. I gain 14 life.
Nice.
And now for attack number 2.
High level campaign.
And then we do it again.
It's a high level campaign. He's got
19.
Oh my god, he crit. All right, buckle in, buckle in, Cloudy Kate. You're about to get a lesson in Paladin Warlocks.
We'd like to reiterate that the Drake that he defeated was supposed to be a party fight.
Yeah.
That he took himself.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. It was the thing defending the phylactery of the Lich, and he was like, "I got this." And I think he 2-rounded it.
Yeah, 2 rounds.
43 magical slashing.
How many? How much?
43.
43 magical slashing damage. What else?
And then we're gonna do a big boy smite.
Okay, let's go. That you've crit on.
That I crit on, so that's gonna be 10d8. And it's not undead, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I need to stop.
Because then it would be
sleeping on
12.
Paladins.
Yeah,
Do you
do.
wanna
It
do you
is a
wanna do you
dragon.
wanna add that inspiration to the damage?
Oh my gosh. I get to roll twice, don't I?
Yep. Yeah.
2d10.
Stop it.
Do it.
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah. Paladins hurt.
I always thought they were a bit boring.
They're fun to
I see
RP
my-
too.
I see the error of my ways.
They're basically paladins with beat sticks, with holy beat sticks. Oh, sorry, they're basically bards, because of the charisma being their modifier, that in plate armor, in leadership skills sometimes.
40 radiant.
40 radiant, very good.
What kind of damage does the Bardic Inspiration add? Is that like psychic damage because of Whisper shenanigans, or is it just...
I think it said you're just adding extra damage to whatever it is you're doing.
So it's like
He's
like
doing
magical
so
slashing?
Yeah, I
types
think
of
it's
damage.
just
You're inspired to do that much more damage.
yeah. I think it's just normal damage.
So go with your
So we'll
go
just
with your
say-
magical
we'll say-
slashing.
Yeah, 7 more magical slashing.
7 more.
And then I'm going to use my tattoo once again for 8d6.
He's up to 90 damage. He's done 43, 40, and 7.
Just on this attack.
That's
Just on
the
that's
second
a
attack.
that's a fireball for my
Just on
tattoo,
this
basically.
turn.
Yeah. And now he's putting more damage on the 90 damage he's already done.
How many times do you
Disgusting.
get to use your
Insane.
tattoo?
I have 10 charges that re-up at dawn.
That thing is broken.
It's a
It's like
legendary.
it's
a
a
legendary
legendary
tattoo.
tattoo.
It took me like how long? How many sessions to get it?
A long time.
Yes. Many sessions.
My tattoo isn't legendary.
You weren't around for that. These are magic tattoos from
Stone
Spell
giant.
tattoos.
the Cauldron.
Tasha's Cauldron.
Tasha's Cauldron. Yeah, there's magic tattoos in there.
Yeah, I know. They're really cool.
Yeah.
He's got the
And
legendary one.
That
30 more necrotic.
guy's a
which
zombie or
I
dead.
gain for health.
10 times a day, I'd like to hit with a fireball.
All right.
You
Is-
got that last 30.
30 more necrotic
30.
damage.
Yep.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is all for me.
So it is bloodied.
Ha!
Fizbin, what you got with Terra on deck?
All right. I'm going to cast heal on myself.
You're like, all right. Which I believe is maxed.
It's maxed out.
Mhm.
But heal is just a flat number anyway.
Okay.
Oh.
But heal at level 7 is 80 HP.
Nice.
So I will give myself 80 HP and go, oh, I feel way less bloody now.
Alright.
And then I will maneuver myself around to also be next to the creature, hopefully in a flanking position.
Okay. You take the flanking position.
Sure.
Terra, before you go, legendary action. It's going to take a bite out of Thranduin because it's terrified of Thranduin at disadvantage because it's still blinded.
You
Terra,
better be afraid.
it's a crit fail on a legendary action. That's
It
fine.
just is too
Correct.
scared.
That's fine. Terra, you're up.
It is too
What you
scared.
got for me?
Okie dokie. I'm gonna use my action to beam it. Give me a dex save.
Just normal or is it disadvantage?
Sorry, con save.
Okay, then that's
it's only
probably just-
disadvantage if he's undead or an ooze.
Con. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay, so you take half damage.
Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait.
Can't
8,
believe I
9,
rolled
10,
a
11,
1.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Disadvantage though. Oof.
30. You're gonna get 30 radiant damage, half of that, so 15.
Okay.
Who's looking hurt? That's down
Me.
there that I can
Chillin'.
see.
I think everyone's
It was
kind of
me,
doing
but
okay.
I'm back up to
Fizbin
full,
just
yeah.
upped himself.
How's Birdie?
Brittany, how you feeling? That was bad timing.
I
I
will.
am title. I'd like to say okay.
You're
Can you hear
okay?
me?
Yeah, you say you're okay? You said you're okay? You're so-so?
Yeah. Well, if she's only so, I'll third level healing word on her then. Which she gets the max, right? So
You're not within 30 feet. Or
No,
is it anyone
it's
receiving
when
it
it
within
was
30 feet?
cast.
It's cast on Brady.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Then yes.
8.
Had to check.
So you get 15 heal.
Brittany gets 15 HP back.
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna be like, I'm here if you guys need me. You guys are doing great.
All right.
Kick its ass, Thranduin.
All right. Crichton? Anything for Crichton?
He's still hanging out,
Okay.
pushing the. Well, okay, he's gonna, I guess, maybe try to persuade them again to move.
Okay.
You hear all of the screaming down there.
He's just curled up, knees on his chest.
Things are not good. You should definitely. I forgot English apparently. Another nat one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, get those out before combat. So
Yeah, this is good. I'm letting my dice roll for Crichton.
All right,
and they're
Dayton.
getting all the ones out of the way.
Dayton,
Cool.
you're tucked around the corner of the door, and you see the Varogile headless zombie thing being attacked, and you see that the bat is like bitten out its eye and crawled in there, just clawing
is
away
Pokemon.
at it.
I think
Delicious.
Dayton, that those whole 6 seconds in between her like actions just is staring at it, mouth open, wise-eyed,
Okay.
shakes her head, and then just runs back into the dragon.
Okay. You run back in
There's
there.
a floating head and a bat. Don't know which one is your friend. Shouting as she runs back to the dragon and bop bop. Bop bop.
Bop, bop.
That is a 19 to hit and a 22 to hit.
Both hit.
Cool. She does. Why do I keep moving my d10s? I need those. The first one does 6 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of cold. So 10 total, and then the second one does 12 points of bludgeoning, 1 point of cold, and then key point flurry extra punchy. Cool.
That's the one.
It's the extra punchy. So 2 more attacks. This dice is going in jail because it just rolled me 2 1s. So that is a 20 to hit and a 24 to hit.
Both hit.
Yep, I knew that. Why did I ask? Okay, and then she does... The first one does 9 points of damage, and the second one does 11 points of damage.
Very good.
And, the ground around her is difficult terrain.
Okay. That's nice.
It's all icy.
All right.
Yeah.
That means we can slip and slide around it and make it confused.
Sweet.
All right. The blind. Oh, sorry. Is you still going?
No.
Okay. The blinded serpent. Do I ever get to get out of this? Or oh, actually, it's going to move along the side of the wall, out of the sunbeam. Is it still blinded? It's trying to find out if it'll still be blinded as it moves out of the sunbeam's attack.
Did you use your reaction already, Jake?
No.
I
was just about to get there.
I was gonna say.
So you saved on the last time for the con.
Oh, so I'm not blinded?
You're not blinded.
I'm not blinded. Excellent. Gonna look at Thranduin.
Hello.
And it's gonna try to eat you.
All right.
So first, it needs to land a bite, which I assume does. It is a 22. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's 12. A 31 to hit. I don't know, dude. I don't know with you. It might not.
Just so, yeah.
Just barely.
Just barely.
Just barely with a 31. Okay, so first you'll take the bite damage.
Just checking.
Yeah.
I'm not close enough for a reaction once it moves closer, huh?
It did not back away, so it's just right there because it's not blinded. So no.
Okay.
No reaction is procced. This bite. What is this bite? It is 2d12 plus 7. That's 12. That's an 8. So 20, 27 bite damage. And it's gonna swallow you. And
Do I get any saves for that, or is it just...
You do not. If it succeeds in the bite attack, it can take the rest of its action to swallow. And then it reels up and you're upside down. You can feel the vertigo. Make a con save. Now that you're swallowed.
I'm good at those. 22.
22? Okay. All right. You're going to take half of this poison damage. Acid damage, sorry. It's angry.
I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
I mean, that's what I've been doing.
Actually, okay, so how exactly does reactions work?
You can, well, if a reaction is procced, or you
So
can
when
for some
when
reason
a creature damages me,
Uh-huh.
I can make a reaction.
Uh-huh.
As long as the reaction says that that's what triggers it. Yes.
Right.
So would that happen before the swallowing?
No. But you can still take your reaction because it's a bite that becomes a swallow. It's
Right,
not
but the
and
bite
then a
is then-
swallow.
But like, I'm getting bitten and reacting to it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still allow you to take the reaction. But you're still getting swallowed unless something in your reaction.
Because I get to attack.
I'll
with
let
my
you attack.
reaction.
I'll let you attack.
Um,
But at the end of the reaction, it's unless it's dead, it's or something else within your reaction.
because my attack
says
will not
so.
get prone.
I see.
Has advantage. on said
That's a
attack.
tasty reaction he's got in the pocket there. That's good job.
Would knocking it prone still like matter?
I'm gonna say that. Let's let him take a reaction. I'm gonna chew on it. Yeah, I think he does interrupt it.
That's an 11. Oh, not 11. 11. Plus 10, 21. Sorry,
21.
1 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Do I roll to see if I'm knocked prone?
Oh, I'm sorry. I only rolled 2 dice. Hang on. Okay, no change. Okay. Huh?
Do I roll to see if I'm knocked prone?
No.
Hmm.
That is just Eldritch Smite. I do force damage and you get knocked prone.
Nice.
Does it have a size requirement on that or no?
Large or smaller. That's 18 magical slashing,
Nice.
23 force damage, and is knocked prone.
How much?
23 force damage.
Okay. How would you like to do this?
So it bites into like my shoulder, and then I shield bash it, and then just off with its head.
it writhes. All the rest of it comes out of the carcass of the giant, writhes around the room a bit, kind of slapping into things and making a ruckus, and then falls still. The head.
And as it's doing that, I just take my sword and just impale the head.
All right. Well done. Hey, Lindy, thank you for the follow. Oh. Well done. Well done, gang. Actually, I want to play this music. Everything falls still. Everyone make a perception check. Speaking of tattoos.
No.
Ah, that fell on the floor. 4
Oh.
plus
19.
plus 8.
10.
12.
10.
Total of 19.
Okay.
Yes,
Speaking of tattoos, what you initially
22.
22. Speaking of tattoos, what you initially took as a hill giant is actually the giant that gave you the stone giant Skiop that gave you said tattoos.
God, why didn't I see that coming?
Yeah, like I'm not surprised. Like, big oof, you were a zombie. Too bad.
And that's where we're gonna leave it for the night.
I was a follower of the Stormfather.
Tattoos?
I converted him,
Yeah, exactly.
so I know that his soul is well taken care of. May the Stormfather guide him along the many tempests and whatnot.
Assuming the Lich
things.
didn't feed on it.
The Stormfather would have protected his soul. Oh my gosh, come on.
Duh.
That's the
Everyone
terror
knows
of,
that,
of
duh.
a soul
That's-
being eaten by a Lich.
That's Stormfather's stronger than the Lich.
My Storm Daddy can beat up your Lich, okay?
All right, guys. Thank you for being with us. This has been Long Shot. I'm Sir Feffers, the DM. Feel free to tune in on Thursdays as well for Kjol. I'm excited to see where this goes. Yeah, and on the Saturdays and Fridays and Saturdays, I also do gaming streaming on here as well.